Alrighty guys, welcome back. This is your host ID Jester, live stream Pillars of Eternity. This will be part 2 of our adventure here. Let's continue where we left off last time. Any weapon that lists a damage type such as slash or crush will do whatever damage type is more advantageous. Usually whatever type the target is more vulnerable to. Dun dun dun. Last we left off, we created a Godlike Druid character. If you missed the first episode, we are currently in our dungeon. This is Callant List, I guess is the name of this. Very nice. We have 3 party members. We have Kalissa. We have Sky Maiden, which is our character we created there. And we have Hoedon. We had just rested not too long ago. And let's just Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we have our spells back. We do. Good. Binding Strike. Once per encounter, dirty attack that makes the opponent unable to see. Inflicts extra damage and blinds the target. Blinded for 10 seconds. Accuracy versus reflex. Full attack. Accuracy versus deflection. Plus 25% damage. Alright. Alright, anyways, let's continue moving on here. I think we've uncovered everything so far. Oh, there we go. There is a spidery creature over there. Uh-oh, more spidery creatures. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Let's see if we can just take one of them on at a time. That would be awesome. So I want you to switch to your bow. Would you switch to bow? Thank you. And I want you to... Alright. Oh, here they come. Alright, you switch back. You move back. You target him with your mace. I want you to also target him. All right. A little bit of damage there. I got a little bit of healing ore out there. How we doing? Alright, so you over here.
How can
I want you to do your blind attack. Blind strike hits the famished spear spider and does 18 slash damage. Sneak attack. And just like that, it's over. We win. Excellent. We have spider leg. Yes. We'll take the spider leg.
The better part of valor.
Hey Westpool, what's going on, my friend? How are you tonight? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it, man. We're still adventuring through a little dungeon here. Oh, something over there. Bats as large as chickens are strung up in the web. Let's see what's over here. Have we been over there? We have not been over there. Okay. Let's check this area out. Looks like we got something here. We have a helm. Helm! That's all it is. It's just a helm. Sure. Let's make sure there's... Oh, well, ha-ha! We've got some jasper and some agate. There we go. Gain jasper, gain agnite. There you go. Alright, anything else? Doesn't look like it. like to see if there's a secret passage over here, because it looks like there might be something. There's this room. Doesn't look like there's any secret passages or anything. So, guess we're just gonna move out. We see daylight up ahead. We should investigate that, shouldn't we? A character can use quick items to switch between weapons. Okay. Alright. Start a new map here. We have an older robed man. Four figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adrite and metallic veins, ominous and looking like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what happens to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it, what might be contemplation. For your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jet out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
Yeah, Westpool's asking, are we having fun yet? Yeah, we're having fun. What do you think? Have you played this game? Have you tried it out? It's pretty decent for a nice action RPG. It's not an action RPG game. It's just an RPG game. But, yeah, haven't played it for a long time. Thought I would give it another chance. I've actually completed this part of it, so I know it's coming up. So no surprise here for me, but maybe for you there might be.
Your brother has done his part. You have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you.
He looks.
In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
All right. Dun dun dun. Oh, more. For an instant, the apparatus goes silent and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you're knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away unto the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unwavering. At the far end is a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below. Its shimmering texture gives the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to keep existing before you think them, and they are all questions, passing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered. Or, at the base of the pillar now you see a man with a thick gray beard in ceremonial robes, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. He's walked toward You are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him. One question above all. And the question spins madly in your mind. You awaken to find your Malicis is broken, only to be repaired with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ear that does not subside. Movement flirts through your petree. When you turn to look, you can see no signs of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it must be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures of the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinder and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. One of your characters has become Fatigue. Fatigue represents the physical and psychological wear and tear of demanding activity on a character. It is most commonly received as an injury when a character is knocked out, but some scripted interactions will also result in fatigue if they are especially grueling. Helidon and Calicia lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You're alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope for receiving treatment before things get worse. Seek help for your condition. Well, we need to take hide armor, leather armor. Let's take as much as we can carry. Let's take the poleaxe. Let's see, do they have anything else? Oh, they have the tattered journal. I'd really like to have a tattered journal. What can we give up for a tattered journal? A torch. Take the tattered journal. Helm. Axes. Daggers. Battle axe. Hide armor. Okay. Fortunately, we can't take everything with us. We don't actually have a helm. Your character has earned enough experience to advance the level. Click on the icon on the portrait to level them up. Alright, we will do that. Just give me a second there, buddy. So we've got, I'm just looking to make sure we've got full stash of the things we want. We got an extra bow. Okay, so what we could do is oh, we can actually, we can actually put stuff in our stash? Is that what we can do? Is that what this is? The stash. Okay, well, we'll do that. We'll just leave a torch behind then. That's fine. So we were going to level up. Let's do that, shall we? I got 6 points left. So, survival, I'm going to increase that. Athletics. stealth. Lore represents a character accumulation of miscellaneous knowledge and trivia, often and a call, blah, blah, blah. Nah. Mechanics is always good because that's like trap stuff, right? Being able to find traps and disarm traps. But I don't have any points in that right now. Every time I put a point in, it costs more to upgrade it, doesn't it? All right, we'll put a couple points in there. Costs 2 more. We're going to go up to level 5 in survival then. We're going to really crank that up. All right, what else do we get? Anything? Ooh. We get a talent. Wild Strike Burn. Grants Wild Strike Burn passive. The druid's knowledge of the forest and nature allows him or her to automatically inflict additional burn damage when shapeshifted. Okay. Corrosive damage, freeze damage, or shock damage. Let's do... Or I wonder, oh wait. Well, that's class abilities. We can take offensive abilities, we can take defensive abilities, or utilities. Oh boy. I do like shapeshifting, so I think I am going to take corrosive, freeze, shock, or burn. Let's take burn damage, I guess. So do I. Oh, I gotta click it. There we go. So we got a new talent. Wild Strike Burn. Okay. No new classes unlocked. Skills went up. Alright, and I think we're done. After leveling character up, you may want to review their statistics. Open the character sheet to see their attributes, skills, abilities, and talents in greater detail. Alright. I hear voices in my head. Healing multiplier and what else do we have there? Major fatigue. All right, let's go to dry cap. Some kind of a torture chamber thing there. That's always not a good thing to see. Looks like we got some flowers. We can... St. Garwin Horn. Some more flowers there. Pilgrim Crown. Vestal Flesh times 2. Another vision here of a summoning on a stake. Got another plant over here. Pilgrim Crown again. The massive structure is formed of stone. Hello, Mr. Why is my mouse acting all weird again? Let's go investigate. The massive structure is formed from stone, adder, and copper and covered in strange glyphs. The air around it. It vibrates with an unusual energy. Okay. I don't think we need to be stealthy here. Alright, we are here. I guess we need to go to Valewood. Quite a bit, as you can see here. Jeez Louise. Quite a bit. Alright, I guess it will take you 6 hours to complete the journey from Slant List to Valewood. We will accept that. As your party goes inside.
Time for some rest.
Okay, we will rest. Where is rest? What's over here? Oh, we only have one camping thing left. We will choose the racial accuracy bonus beasts. Plus an accuracy against beasts. Accuracy against primordials, spirits, vassal, wilder. 20% extra consumable duration. Movement bonus. Damage reduction. I think we'll keep it on that. That's fine. Strange visions. Alrighty. Let's go. Stop with the mouse.
Let's keep quiet.
Let's keep quiet. Good idea. Oh, we got some more leather armor and camping supplies. We'll take all that. I think there's anything back there, but I thought I would search just to make sure. Come on. Do. Nice little waterfall over there. We got some river reeds. It looks like a body over there. Another body on the ground. What's up with all these bodies? Good question, I'm sure. Got a lamppost up here. Let's see if we can cross the river over here. Looks like we can. Nope. How do we cross the river? Right there, okay. That's cool. Let's go check out this body. Like, what's going on with my mouse? Doesn't look like we can interact with it though. Got something over here. Oh, there's a wolf. He sees this. Alright. We're going to try our new ability here, right? So we're going to change into a bear and attack. Let's see if our... Alright, so the young wolf grazes Sky Maiden for half pierce damage. Sky Maiden hits the young wolf for 26 slash damage. Excellent. So let's take that. Let's see what this is. Shattered pieces of crates are strewn across the dirt among a few muddy vegetables. Sheltered arrow. Okay, time to go back into stealth mode here. The grass is still flattened behind the wagon's wheel. Barrels of cabbage, potatoes, and squash have been overturned and abandoned. Doesn't look like, oh, there's something we can interact with there. Ooh, what do we have here? A flail, one-handed. 10 to 15 crushing damage. We also have a scroll of restore minor endurance. Requires 2 ore. Camping supplies and some silver luscus. Alright, we'll take all of that. Oh my gosh. Let me pull my batteries out of my mouse and put them back in. I don't know if... Seems like this mouse acts a little funky. Then I reset the batteries and everything goes better. We want all that stuff, actually. Alright, you gained... okay. I might grab some new batteries, so give me a second, because this mouse is driving me insane. Hang on a minute. Alright, see if that fixes the issue. That seems better already, so must be a battery issue. Alright, come on over here. Let's see what's over in this quadrant of the world. Nope, nothing over there. Alright. Let's cross the bridge. Oh, got a tent over here. Oh, there's a dude. Doesn't seem like... Looks like he's... Damn thing, come on. Hello?
Greetings.
Norton. The man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up as you approach, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, a little breathless. On your way south, is it? He wipes his brow, turning to you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, I think the better. There's a strange machine. What's your hurry? The man looked down at the tent and then at his hands. I mean to follow my own advice. Came out here for a hunt, me and a friend of mine. Although we were bring home a stag home, eat something other than bread for once. Came up upon a bear instead. Great monstrous thing. And Pearly, he didn't make it. He shakes his head. I don't know what to tell his wife. In any case, the forest already cost me a friend. I'm headed home before it takes anything else. What happened to your friend? We didn't see it coming. We were following a stag. Purely, he saw something in the brambles, and we went tearing after it. We all but stumbled into the cave. Poor Fury didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before he knew what happened. Beasts will take what they will, I suppose, he smiled sadly, and this time Galewin's favor fell upon the bear. In any case, the forest already cost me a friend and I'm headed home. Where did you find this bear? In a cave. A ways up that way. He turns and points to the northwest. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brute of a beast. Would hate to hear that it took another life. And who are you? My name's Norton. Born and raised in Galevin. Haven't had a spot of luck since. His face twists. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. Alright, well that's all for that. We'll gather this reed here. So don't go in the cave is the moral of the story. Uh-oh. Something's in combat with me and I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's a young wolf. Ah, we can take a young wolf. Let's do this. Oh, there's 2 young wolves. Alright, well, maybe we can't take 2 of them. 3 of them? What? Alright, killed one of them already. Get the other one. Let's do a roar. Come on, hit him. There you go. 3 wolves down. Take all those pelts. See what's up over. Let's see what's all up in this. Let's see what's all up in this business over here.
Let's see what we found.
Oh, what do we have here? A purple thing. Oh ho ho! Look at that. Minor ring of protection. A potion of minor regeneration, some jasper, some amethyst, and some agate. We want to definitely. I want to put that stuff there. Then I want to put this stuff on me. So make sure I have it. Oh, it's just automatically going in my stash. Okay. Leather armor is probably more important than a torch. Okay, and then let's look at. We got 1 ring on Glom's Pledge. This one happens to be minor ring of protection. Gives us +5 to fortitude, reflex, and will. So we'll definitely put that on. Blink. And then it'll free up some space for our other item. Bring that back over. Can we put that in there? Nope. Is our stash filled up? We also found... these aged walls appeared to have once encircled the entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading up to the top structure have crumbled away. Scale the wall or examine the wall more closely. The heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing, but the stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. Scale the wall. You find a handhold upon one of the large stones and start to pull yourself up. But the uneven bricks and odd angle of ascent make the climb difficult, and after a short distance your arm begins to burn too fiercely. You're forced to drop back down to the ground. Must not have enough athletics to be able to pass this test. So I guess we'll leave. Unfortunately, we'll have to maybe find another character that might be able to do that. Because that might take us up somewhere. Cool. We can't go inside there. Nope. Alright. Let's save just because. We'll overwrite this old one. Alright, let's see what else we have here. Oh, I see a body. Oh, what do we have here? An outlaw. An outlaw. Shoot her! Alright, change into a bear. Teach her a lesson there. Messed with the wrong person. That's for sure. Ooh, she has a sword, a small shield, leather armor, an open helm. Open helm. Blah 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 blah. She has some rice and some copper. Alright, let's take all that stuff. Which way did we... Okay, so we came down that path. We must have missed her. Maybe she walked over there. Oh. Oh. Let's... The young dwarf tends to stew, looks up startled, and he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spewing stew across the ground. What? The bandit turns. Get her, you dogs, and make sure our new cook doesn't run off. Help, please, help! One of the bandits gives Tenfrith a kick as he passes him, and he hurls. Oh, whoa, 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 and go kill this guy. Come on, dwarf. You gotta help me out a little bit here.
Onward! Onward!
Alright, I think we might be getting ourselves a new companion
The
here.
better part of valor.
Let's see.
How do you do?
By the flames, thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life, or until they bored with me, I suppose. I must be getting back home. I only hope they haven't hired a replacement. The dwarf looks aghast. Listen, next time you're in the Guild of Ale, stop by the Black Horn Inn. I'll let Pesca know just what you've done for me, and I'm sure she'll do right for you in return. Oh, to be back in my oven again. Alright, so we got to speak with the innkeeper. You have earned a reputation. Yep, we know about reputation. Thank you. What do you got? Anything good? You got a cape. Let's put the cape on. Hood. Leather armor. DR6. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, that's what I thought. Our hunting bow is the same, right? Yep. So far, so good. Hey, Al Red Sox fan. What's going on? That is one bad mama jamma bear, says Al Red Sox fan. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good to have my good friend Al Red Sox fan here. Checking out my channel. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay. Take all their goodies from them.
The better part of valor.
Let's see if there's... Oh, there's something here. Let's see what this is. We'll take that. Whatever it is, take it. What do we have here? The tent is empty, but for a pair of stained cots and a stink of unwashed bodies. Ooh, hello, rod. We got a rod here. Two-handed, rice, meat, poultry. Okay, take all that stuff. Some more fruits and vegetables. Alright, where are we here? Up to the northwest was over here. So I'm not going to go there because of the bear. We're going to get some party members, then we're going to come back up. Alright, so we're out of here. I think we're headed south here. So I'll have my character run over that way. Oop, take the stealth off, it'll be faster. Alright, we can head down to the Gilded Vale now, and it'll take 8 hours, sure. If the character's endurance is reduced to the character is knocked out, but will get back up to full endurance if their side wins the battle. Health damage is, yeah, okay. Alright, we're here at Gilded Vale. We're going to get a little cutscene here. I'll zoom out a little bit so you guys can see more. This is pretty much about, not quite as far as I've made it in the game, but see a lot of death and destruction going on here.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
He glances at the gnarled, leafless monstrosity of a tree next to him. Do you welcome everyone this way? Are you mad? No wonder this place looks half empty. I feel at home already. I might reconsider your lord's offer. Are you mad? No wonder this place looks half empty. The only answer here is the buzzing of flies from the trails.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever conceived a hollow-born child?
No.
Are you absolutely certain? Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst. His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn, just southwest of here.
Right. Yes, not everyone has accepted the measures necessary to keep the village safe. Ever since Lord Roderick banished the mothers of Howlborn, some have taken up arms against him. And while he's been searching for a cure, it's beset with frauds and optimists. We've had ciphers, wizards, and antimancers come through town, taking the Lord's coin and promising to end the curse. Lord Roderick's finally decided to make an example of those who would profit from our tragedy. He points to the body of a dwarven woman. The latest was an antimancer from the Valian Republic who claimed to know techniques none of us has ever seen. But now, we've seen it all.
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
Huh.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understands our rules. Well, I'm going to say goodbye.
Keep out of...
Keep out of...
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Strange.
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What do you mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy is struck at the heart of the Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Baroth must be redoubled. He sets a steady gaze at you. I can be sure of one thing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn, or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. Alright, well, we don't need to talk to this jerk face. We gained some experience, of course. Thank you. We need to come over here. Eater. How would you like to help me? You can either help me or not. Get it? You see what I did there? You can either help me or not.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Looking for anyone who can make me feel better there, you big stud muffin. He gives an understanding nod as he takes a long drag from his pipe. My condolences. He exhales and turns his attention away, watching the village around him. Right. Well, we're going to go in. And we're actually...
Let's keep quiet.
One of these guys we're supposed to be able to talk to, I think. Scattered between the roots are bracelets of twin and bead, wilting flowers, and notes half erased by the rains. Let's come back over here for a second. We gotta talk with the dwarf lady. Where is she? Yes, that's correct. We're gonna actually talk with one of these dead people. Forget which one it is. I thought it was this. Let's zoom in a little bit. Maybe it'll help me. Yeah, it's like this. It's like this one. No. I thought maybe we don't get to talk to her because of the interactions we had. It's a possibility. Blood moss. Maybe. Oh my god. Okay, stop. Let's go this way. There's a villager, and a villager. 3 villagers. Oh my gosh! It looks like Mini-Me. It is. It's Mini-Me. Look at that. Hello, Mini-Me. Feline. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from his past seem to call out to you. Reach out for the soul or step back. Let's step back. Whoa. Hello. Alright, let's reach for the soul then. Is it You see a pendant waving tall and sluggish in the wind. A rising sun embroidered on the banner, the vanguard of a small troop of paladins. The atmosphere is buoyant, if restrained, and their armor has not yet been tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, full of zest and zeal. At the head stands a commander, awkward in full armor, but determined in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There's a twist to his mouth. His countenance grins. He throws up a hand, halting his troops. Silence falls among them, revealing a dark thunder deep and low. He orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twisting to see the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and light raise from the ground as Stygian clouds race towards them overhead. The soldiers stand. Only the Starkota movement of their breath betrays their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calling a blessing down upon his troops. Invigorated, invincible, they wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to a step. Okay, well, nice to see a mini-me. We gotta go to the southwest to the inn. I think is a good option. Things are bound to get worse now. Don't be stupid, they can't possibly get any worse. Hope that's exit out. We don't want to do that yet. It's another exit out. Here! The Black Hound Inn, there we go, we found it. Oh, what do we have here? We have the Angry Townsman, Angry Townsman, Angry Townsman. You see 4 people gathered by the door of the inn. The raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hand for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Oh, look at that. Let's see here. Al says, hope all is well. Iturian Hobbies has stopped in tonight, so good evening to you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate Iturian Hobbies stopping in. Definitely check out his channel if you're a war game aficionado. He does some awesome gameplay there. So check that out. And, of course, check out Al Red Sox Fan and his channel. Does a lot of really interesting things on his channel. A lot of sports sims, boxing. Does a host. He hosts a live show with his friends and members of his channel. He's still trying to get me to join on his live stream, but we'll have to see about that. Once I get my camera, which should be coming in tomorrow, so maybe we'll get that. Smack that guy in the back of the head, says Al Red Sox Fan. Well, I appreciate you guys stopping in, I do. Let's see, the woman crosses her arms, hoping to soothe our pride with a few iron coppers, eh? So we should say nothing, calm down everyone. What's this about? I'm sure it's an overreaction. Oh, a fight. What's going on? One of the other men points at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused, mocking us even here while he shelters in our village. Just goes to show you what these fancy Idinian matters are worth. You don't take that kind of treatment, not from foreigners and supposedly not from Idarians.
Go on, say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
He's itching for an excuse.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cockspinner!
Whoa.
I'll cut that barrel-looking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
I don't think attacking him is such a good idea. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna take that from him, are you? Just egg him on. Is that what we want to do? Back down. We can cause him. This is unnecessary. Wouldn't you rather be inside drinking than out here arguing? We don't want your charity either, foreigner. Sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Oh, okay. Here we go, boys and girls. It's hammer time. Oh, it's going to be hammer time. I'm going to try another one of our spells here, because why not? Conjure a giant pair of razor-sharp talons, causing slash damage to all in the area of effect. Tanglefoot, replicate a patch of twisted vines. Shoots sharp thorn vines up through the ground, causing pierce damage and particularly sickening everyone in the area. Or cause an icy wind of incredible power to arise, pushing back all the area of effect and inflicting freeze damage. Yeah, let's try that one. Let's try that. I like that. Ha 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 ha! Oh, that was pretty good. As the last of the attackers fall, the elf turns to you. The tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Actually, that was kind of fun.
Then I can't imagine you lack for entertainment in these parts.
He straightens his hood, and you note the remains of the frayed embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travels, and the leatherwork beneath is sturdy and fine.
I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at your service.
Aloth Corvusser, at your service. How did you manage to get stuck out here? He laughs. That is something of a long story.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seafood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
Okay.
And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with the caravan, but we separated near some ruins.
Within ruins? Oh, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. In half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
Beowulk, several hooded figures operating a strange machine. We shall tell him. Aloth giggles that you're silently, apparently assessing your earnestness. Finally, he gives you a clipped, awkward laugh.
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
How did you manage to cross those three trucks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
Idea. Okay. I see. For which I'm grateful. Let's discuss something else, shall we? What are you doing in Gilded Vale?
Excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Al Red Sox fan, take care, ID, health and happiness to infinity and beyond. My friend, you have a great evening. Thanks for stopping in. Al Red Sox fan, everyone give him a great big round of applause. We'll see you next time, my friend. Definitely check out his channel, guys. And you, like you said, I'm also a settler. I've been expecting, like you said, I'm also a settler.
Indeed. In that case, welcome to Gilded Vale, a true refuge from civilization.
I should be
How
going.
should I, given recent events? It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Let's do it.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
All right. So we now have a wizard to worry about. We're going to give him all of this stuff.
I'm here.
Alrighty. And we got some naked people there. Alright, let's go in the inn here. Your character's biography writes itself as your... Jeez. Got too fast a computer. Alright, what do we got going on here? Alright, we're supposed to tell the innkeeper here about what we did for the dwarf. So let's do that.
Well met, friend.
Hello, and welcome to the innkeeper looks up. Oh, it's you. Tenfred told us what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounted drinks, rooms. Tenfred said he wanted to whip something nice for you. He's already back at work in the kitchen. So, what would you like? Well, we could hire another one of our hands. I'd like to know more about the Black Hand. Could I see what you have for sale? Sure, let's do that. I'm sure you will find something you're liking. We're the finest cook in the Drywood. Party gains some experience. Okay. Alright, so we can sell off all this crap, I hope. Dagger, simple clothes, we'll get rid of that. Stores allow you to trade and sell your items for copper pieces or items in the store's inventory. Merchants buy items from you at a greatly reduced price. If you sell something, you may see it appear in the store's inventory with a much higher cost. Stores periodically refresh their inventories. Of course they do. So we got a bunch of stuff in our stash as well. Might as well just... Right, characters. So we'll keep the cape. Leather armor. Poleaxe. I'm going to keep that little spear that we got off that little dude. I don't know why. We got some wolf hides, hide armor. Is that all we have? We have 257 copper pieces. We can sell that for 265. Keep a dagger, lockpicks, capes, crossbow, leather armor. Sure, we'll keep all that stuff. What do you have for sale here? Potion of minor endurance, camping supplies. Let's take 4. So 4 camping supplies for all of this stuff, and they're going to give us 13 silver pieces or copper pieces as well. Wow, what a ripoff! How much does it cost to hire an adventurer? 250. Let's Go back to our... Oops.
Farewell.
Oh no.
Indeed.
Cancel. Yeah. Go away. I think we actually... Do we want a higher level 1 adventurer? Sure. Alright, so, oh, we get to actually build a new character? Is that from scratch? Wow, okay. Let's go with the male, sure. Let's go for a big dude. Imoria, I think is how we say it. That's good. We'll do with that. And what does this give him? Armed to the teeth. Gain an additional weapon set. Gain bonuses to defend against prone and stun effects. Sure, let's do that. Let's do a endurance and mastery during combat. We need an upfront fighter, so whatever we're going to do is going to be a fighter, paladins. Barbarian. Yeah, let's go with the barbarian. Sure, I like that. Let's go with frenzy. That's out of terrifying yell, terrifying enemies in the area. No, let's go with frenzy. That's good. Might. Constitution, lots of points in there. 1, 2, 1. There we go. So 18, 16, 12, 10, 11, 10. Resolve, dexterity, resolve, intellect, constitution, might. The living lands, perception. Let's go with might. The living lands, give him more strength. Survival, we already have someone, myself, doing survival. Hopefully can we get some athletics? That would be cool. Athletics and lore. Yep, that's what you're going to do. Primary color, we're going to give you... light green. Secondary color, we'll make it... no, you know what? I don't like light green. Let's go with dark gray and like a light gray. Not that it matters. Head, hair. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. Next, let's go with
Ready when you are.
Next, character's name. Quilzar. Alright, done. Oh, we got the +1 from that. Good, done. Alright, oh look, we've got some more experience to level up. 6 points. So, survival. So, it looks like 6 is the highest you can go. Oh, wow, we used all of our points pretty quickly there. But that's, if I do that, We need at least level 2 in lore. Alright. Class unlocks. Looks like we got some new spells. Insect swarm. Taste of the hunt. Ooh. Alright, done-ish. Our wizard. Oh, he's got a massive lore. And oh geez. Let's give him a couple points in that. There you go. Binding web. Combustible wounds. I get to choose 2 of these, yeah? Mirror image. And binding web, bewildering spectre. What's this? Creates a bizarre and perplexing visual distraction, confusing enemies in area of effect. Let's do that. And mirror image does what? No, where is it? Mirror image, there we go. Creates duplicates of the caster to distract enemies, granting a high deflection bonus, which is reduced with each hit taken. Actually, let's see. Fuse with vital essence. Binding web. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try the web, bewildering spectrum, and binding web. Sounds good. Anything else? No. All right. Is this guy Adam? All right.
Yes.
Do we end up selling all of our stuff? Let's look. No, we still got our stuff. Okay, good. Good. I was afraid. He's got a great sword, which is pretty decent. Okay. We'll give him a backup of medium shield and a battle axe. And do we have that helmet still? No, we do not. He actually doesn't have a cape, so we'll give him a cape. There we go. What kind of armor has you got? Scale armor. Okay, that looks good. Guess we'll give each character a potion of minor regeneration. Might as well. Okay, so he's got that, he's got armor. We picked up a helmet somewhere along the lines. Oh, let's see what's in our... There we go. Oh, there's our consumables. Put that on my character. Actually, probably should put it on him because he's got a higher lore anyways. Sure. What else do we have in our stash here? Quest items, ingredients, other. Lots of armors. What does he have actually? We haven't even looked at this character. He has Isaur's leather armor, so we'll leave that on. He's got a hood head helmet. He's got a Spectre and a Rapier. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now let's go back and sell off.
Greetings.
See what you have for sale. Yes, alright, so. Back to selling off all this crap that we don't need. Actually, I'll hold on to that. I'm gonna hold on to the flail too. Oops, what was that one item that, this one? It's a rod. I'm gonna not sell that. Do we take it back? Sell off all these armors. 650 trade, just trade. Alright, I'm gonna give you a Rapier, Spectre, 10 to 15 crush damage. (12 to 17 pierce slash damage. So this is slightly more damage. Speed is only average. The Scepter is fast. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, you put on your helmet. There you go. Good lord. It's one ugly helmet. Flail. It's a fast weapon. Converts a flail converts a graze into a hit. That's interesting. All right, yeah, I think we'll just leave everything else the same. That's fine. What else did she say we can?
Friend.
Let's get a room. Common room. Lasts for 2 rests, +1 perception, +1 mechanics, or +2 resolve. +2 resolve. No, actually, let's look up resolve real quick because I can't remember what does that to give us. +2 resolve. Oh, is this resolve? Yes. All right. So +2 gives you concentration. Deflection is defense used to resist direct melee attacks. Oh, he needs some resolve then. Does extra damage and healing and extra fortitude. That's nice. All right.
God keep you.
I'd like a room. Perception and mechanics or resolve. Let's go with resolve. Excellent. Very nice. We'll save it after this so I don't have to redo everything we've just done. You sleep as restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed by a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of Gilded Vale's gallows tree. The creak of its ropes grow louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from a tree is an old dwarf woman whose face is shriveled inward like malted fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms large and larger in your mind until she's just merely inches from your face. Suddenly her head steps open and her eyes open, and they're empty, and behind them you see vast nothingness, and marks your stomach drops. Her mouth slowly parts, and a gust of rancid air. She speaks a word. Watch. You jolt awaken, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face to thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her in a decaying face as you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see the woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. So we gained some experience for that. Excellent. So I knew we had to find the woman in the tree. Let's see. We slept, right? So.
Well met, friend.
Do you know anyone looking for work? Well, I would say I can speak from experience. We do have a certain sorts coming by looking for work from time to time. If you want to hire someone out, I'd be happy to send them your way. Okay. Very well. What do you have here? A villager and a villager and a villager. Villager, a villager, drunkard, and villagers. Good to see new faces around. Feels like the village gets smaller by the day.
The better part of valor.
Strong, bright blade, as you knew your fury, a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from his past seems to call out to you. Reach for the soul. And it gives you a story, and so that's going to happen a lot, I have a feeling. Let's go upstairs. Survival skill is used to identify plants, creatures, and other something others. Last one standing by is the next round. Grab a drink, friend. Not much else is worth it in this town, says a woman from Thayan. Hey, we said we would mention Thayan. It's like I can see everyone's death now, I think is what's going on here, my friends. Bones are covered by tiny bite marks. There's a black hound. This hound stares intently at the covered window. Head cocked if is waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up when you approach and whines a low note, tag wailing. Pet the dog. The dog's tail limps happily against the floorboards. Where does this take us? Probably outside. What's going on here, my friend? Let's do
Nice and quiet.
Let's search around. What is the doggy looking for? Pet the dog. Well, I can't help you, buddy.
Part of valor.
Doesn't seem like there's anything going on there. Doesn't tell us where this door leads. Let's click on it and see what happens. Equipping a shield increases the character's deflection. Large shields can... Okay, so that's what I thought. It just took us out upstairs. Alright, go back in. Go back in. Oh, my mouse is acting up again. It's gotta be the keyboard then. I'm gonna have to... Seriously, you can stop the mouse right now with your crap. Where are y'all going? You're going wherever the mouse wants to take you, I guess. Jeez Louise. Come on. Wonder if the wireless on the keyboard mouse is... Maybe I'm blocking the wireless signal. That could be. Could be. Let's see if I move over this way. What happens? Alright. Let's go back inside now. The red fill of a... Yeah, well, whatever. Let's see what these yahoos are up to. Yep, okay. So... Please leave me. I'm full to sickness with what I have seen of this place and its people.
I'll see what I can find.
Huh. Wait a minute. Wait a second. No, wait a minute. What's going on here? Mechanics. So I have, oh, because I have 3 mechanics, it costs us 1 lockpick. I got it. Okay, I was thinking, okay. I got it. I got it. Okay.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Here we got a ring, a scroll of Tanglefoot, and some jasper. I'm gonna have you take all that. Hey, get out of here. Hey, you shut your pie hole. 10 years of dawn. 10 years I tilled the Vorlas leaf. In 10 years I told myself that living in St. Waldwin's footsteps would bring me rebirth. Each dawn I'll pray that if thou art is darkness, he shall bring thee light, and yet each night would be the same emptiness. Let's leave that on the screen if you're watching. We're actually going to take that. Okay, we'll get out of here. We'll leave you alone now. Probably should save it. What's over here? There's a desk. The Drywood Part 1 Early Colonial History, and we'll take some of that.
I'll handle this. It's done.
I got a rapier, a padded armor, and Dula's hat. Alright, well, we'll take all of it. That's fine. It's more than fine. Anything else in here? Hello? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Don't mind us. We weren't in there doing anything illegal. Okay, yeah, that's the guy we can...
I shall be discreet.
Roaches scatter and flee under the crates. Alright, surely, I guess, looks like it's it up here. We can go back downstairs. Bum, 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 bum. Ouch. Alright. Ooh, there's something on the table there. Let's take a look. Skull of prayer against fear. We're gonna have... They said in the beginning of this game, exploration is key. Checking out every little nook and cranny and get your characters as powerful as they can possibly be.
Nice and quiet.
And who are you then? Another fool come to answer Roderick's invitation? Our great lord and my sister ran out of town after the boy was born. She was one family I had left. Not sure where she is now. Blazes, I need another drink. Sounds like it, buddy. Anyone seen Pearly around? He's usually drinking his head off in this hour a day. Alright, let's go back and see if we can talk to our dwarf friend. Tenfrith. Ah, it's you, my savior. It's so good to be back. Do not think I will let this go unrewarded. I've decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets. My dearest recipe. After this, you will eat nothing else. The party has gained a recipe, savory pie. A savory pie is to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well on your travels.
I'll go on ahead.
Ooh, look we found something. I'm going to take that. Thank you. Spoons hang by the fire, coated in brownish gunk. Okay, turn around so we can steal. Ooh, Alright. I think we've about stolen everything in this place. I feel bad for that, for doing that, but if it's there for a reason, you must have to... Alright, we gotta look at our quest log and take a look at that. Have you ever been to Defiance Bay? Alright, let's look at C. We got 2 camping supplies. Oh yes, we should probably go back in and buy another one. Well, journal. Let's look at our journal, shall we? Quests. Alright, so we have no side quests. We have tasks, late for dinner. Okay. Whispers and visions. Oh yes, we need to go talk to the dwarf lady. That's right. See, I knew we had to talk to the dwarf lady. I couldn't figure out why we couldn't talk to her ahead of time. There, see, I knew that was her. I just couldn't figure out why I wasn't able to speak with her. The squat, dissonant body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked ball that sags at the tug of her noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from side to side. Reach out for the woman. Take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out towards the hanging woman, piercing all that lies between you and her with new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there is a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing, electrical surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down into some deeper consciousness, in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman, and where you open them again, she's staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog, her body still swaying in the wind. You no longer feel from a tree stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the rope creaks as she does, and she smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
I need to understand something that's happened to me. She nods, a look of pity on her face, as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there.
She nods.
You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
What's a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, no, not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair. And here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either living or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well, a wonder.
What did you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
She smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprout from one of her cheeks.
You should see old Meerwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
So we've got to go to Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. I think I survived a bulwark. Do you know what that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me now.
You said souls break apart over time. I want to know something about you.
Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
What happened to you? She laughs, a raspy choke crackle escaping between rows of buttery yellow teeth, causing her body to bob up and down with each spasm.
Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found?
Do you know what I found? I bet she says nothing.
Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord. She is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up.
What's an animancer?
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are. But the best of us? The best? Inspirations, miracle workers. My parents were soul twins, miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other, turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid. It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Deerwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian Republics for many things, but their recent caution will leave them behind, I fear.
Who are you?
And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Branzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed. Of course, dear.
How are you able to speak to me?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
You say souls break apart over time?
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again. But less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No. A very small few resist Rimargan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
Well, I guess we'll answer the last question. Am I imagining this?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be.
Alright, well, we've asked her everything we can, so it's time to bid her a fond farewell.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Caldacia rose her eyes, and her head slumps forward over the noose, and your surroundings seem to bleed into your vision from some unknown place of waiting. Skymane was granted Crucible of the Soul. Aloth looks at you through narrowed eyes. Are you alright? You seemed lost just now. Party gained 1,302 experience. Yes, I'm fine. He folds his arms. That's good to know, but I don't suppose you could tell me what that was all about. I'm a watcher. His arched eyebrows recede under his hood. Well, that is interesting. As I expect, this has something to do with the hooded figure in the ruins, huh? In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we'll be traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share things like this. Do you know anything about Watchers? Only they are rare, and they seem to have unique insight into certain soul conditions, just as you just demonstrated. Let's continue on. Travel to Kadinau. Alright, now that we've done that, quest completed, Visions and Whispers, so let's look at our log again. So we got to go there, will be our next thing. Alright, let's just make sure, let's do a quick save here. We'll save over this one, that's fine.
17 and a half.
Well, let's talk to this guy. Maybe we can get another party member. What is this thing? Oh, +2 resolve, right. The smell,
17 and a half. Well, it could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
I'm sorry?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
What are you talking about there, Yadar?
The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted anyway.
Well, last I counted anyway. Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
What makes you think I was interested with the dwarf woman? He looks at you for a moment, his brows arched, he smirks broadened.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
Do you know what a watcher is?
Careful, friend. Let's not use that word round here. There'd be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come to these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
None taken. Good. They don't mean it personally when they hang folks around here. I have to remind myself.
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
What does this town have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, and then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me.
Well, I guess they did, huh?
Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Radric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Let's see. Ethan glances at you and lowers his voice. You can see why I was eager to leave. Why was your headman hanged? Got involved. Roderick's men sent down here the other day said they had it on good authority someone in his town was working with Kolsik, plotting Roderick's overthrow. Instead of even come forward right then and there, they'd hang every last one of us. No one came forward, so within, say, my headman, he steps up and says it's him. They took him on his word. Bound to happen sooner or later, if not for plotting against Redrick, then for protecting me. If you're next to be hanged, what are you still doing here? Drinking, mostly. Point of fact, I'm on my way out, just haven't figured where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that I don't think Warden's legacy started with Warden. If I say farewell, will he try to join us? No, he does not. We could travel together. Where are you headed? Someplace called Kadia Anu.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath.
Alright. And what's it to you?
A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
That's a fine reason if I ever heard one, says Aloof.
All right then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Let's get going. Alright. Bring Edar to speak with Merwald. All right. Let's see what our new friend what he does. What's your claim to fame? You have a what? A saber and a medium shield and a bow. Okay, that's a good start. You have Saints War armor. Pierce proofed. Second chance. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, we do have a ring here, by the way. A ring of deflection. Let's look at the details. +5 deflection. Rings can... Okay, so somebody that's getting shot at. So somebody probably in the back. Sounds like a good thing for a wizard to have. What does this give us? Beer. +1 damage reduction. Okay. Let's see what you are. You're the third level fighter. I have a first level barbarian, a third level fighter, a third level wizard, and a third level. You need to get leveled up, buddy. You are way, way, way behind. That was the guy we actually hired out of the thing, but we've got a lot of fighter.
Ready when you are.
All right, so we want to put it so like.
I'll lead the way.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll put these two guys up front. We want a 2-2 combo. There we go.
Ready when you are.
You have Second Wind and Frenzy.
Hey.
You have Second Wind, Knockdown, and Defender. The fighter adopts a more conservative combat strategy, concentrating on locking down enemies that strike too close. The fighter increases his or her number of engagement targets to 3, but at the expense of deflection. So +2 enemies engaged. Okay, so instead of just engaging 1, he can get engaged 2. So he'll be our...
Hey, just say the word.
You need to get your butt leveled up fast. You don't have enough experience yet. Okay.
Not a problem.
Well, we know how we're going to do that. We know what we're going to be doing, right? Alright, there we go. We're going to go back up and kill the bear. It's a bad day to be a bear. There we go. Alright, we're going back up to Valewood there. 8 hours. Sure, we'll travel for 8 hours. Sounds great. When targeting attack, the percentage list. Yep, okay. So we're going back up to the northwest. We're going to go back up and kill us a bear now that we've got enough people. Righty. We did all that so far. Let's go stealth. Shh. Let's go stealth. Let's go kill us a bear. It's a bad day to be a bear. We can also see what's over here. Might as well do that while we're Ooh, hello there. What are you guys? Alright, so you... We'll try and get a couple walk down there. You go over and attack him. You... I don't think we're going to waste anything on these guys. And you... I want you to back up. What do you got spell-wise? Dazzling Lights, Fan Flame, Sunless grass. It casts our hands become so cold as to freeze whatever you touch. Does freeze damage and let's do a missile. Let's do a missile. Let's see what this missile. No, it's not even worth wasting a spell on these guys. I'm gonna have these guys killed pretty quickly. Let's zoom in so we can enjoy the fight. Looks like he's got nice. Roar. Roar. Alright, so we got a bunch more of these fighter man, earn your keep, carry our stuff. Yeah, I didn't think with those guys would be too tough for us. Now we've got us a party of 4 now. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Let's go back to stealth mode just to see if we can come across anything. And of course we have our little pig shadow. What do we have over here? We have a quarterstaff, padded cap, leaves, and silver fenning. Again, we're going to have this guy, since he's got the biggest strength anyway. Oh, hello. Found some jaspers, some turquoise, and some amethyst. I will take that. Anything else? The struts and supports are large enough to be ribs and vertebrae from a dragon. That was a good little find over here. Some experience points. You still haven't leveled up, huh?
Ready when you are.
Let's see how close is he. Does it give us health, endurance? Does it give us hit? Does it give us... He does do a lot of damage, 18 to 25. This guy only does 15 to 22. What's his might is a 16. This guy's is a 19. Damage reduction of 7. This guy's damage reduction is 7. 6. 6. Alright, yeah, we were looking for experience points. Oh, I guess we're just gonna... Okay, go back over here. We got us a bear to find. Dun dun dun. Oh, that looks like about the berriest thing I've ever seen. Oh, I'm so funny. Slow-mo can be used to direct... Oh, yes. We should actually... Yes. Camp. Check. Map. Options. Maybe it's in the options. You can actually... Scroll speed. Tooltip delay. Line of text. Alright, no, don't save the changes. Alright, we're in the bear forest.
Yeah.
Everyone's at full hit points. We should be okay. I'm gonna actually take that off. If we're
Just
gonna
say
be
the word.
fighting a bear. There's the bear right there.
How may I help?
Let's send out a nice...
Love.
Alright, now I want you to get there. I want you to get there. I want you to get there. Everyone, attack! You, bear. A bear versus a bear. We should be able to win. Oh, this guy's kind of injured. Second wind.
Ready when you are.
Let's go back to stealth mode. You carry a belt or a bear thing. Lost spirit, a figure drifts suspended in the misty air of the cavern. It forms and features blurs and twists in cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel its energy embedding about your limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. Reach out. You reach out a hand for the spirit. In a moment of contact, you feel as though it has been struck by a blow, head reeling as you tumble helplessly into a waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edge of your vision. You feel the sun at your back and the weight of your bow in your hand. You know suddenly that you've come a long way from the vale hunting deer. Now you're standing before a cavern, and the darkness extends far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, hearts hammering on your chest, and he leads you deeper into the cavern. There is a roar like thunder echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts as you stumble back towards the exit, towards light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there is a sudden, terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, stumble, and fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lance through the pain. But in a moment of terrible clarity, you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cave, his dagger dabbed in crimson to match his cloak. And then there is a great dark shape above you, and then there is more pain. The vision recedes, and you are thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the specter lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, of confession, of anger. I met him on the road, your friend. A sudden lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. I'll find him and see that it answers for what he's done to you. For a moment the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of his own exhalation, growing fainter and fainter until you are alone once more. So the guy that we met on the road earlier told us that his friend got killed by the bear. We just found out that he wasn't so much killed by the bear as he was killed by his friend that came in here, stabbed him in the leg so the bear would get him and not his friend.
I'll go on ahead.
Alright, let's see.
Yes?
So come over here and take a look at what's inside the chest. A morning star, that's it? Really? All that for a morning
Indeed.
star?
Just say the word.
Oh, hello. Alright, Scroll of Tanglefoot. Scroll of Tanglefoot. Rapidly grows a patch of twisted vines that surround and entangle anyone lucky enough to get caught inside. Characters that set foot inside the area of effect become hobbled. Okay, and some lockpicks, and I will take all of this. Thank you very much. Excellent.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do for you now, my friend, but we will find that guy. We know he's in the town somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Mice crawling through eye sockets and over firm earth. Alright, well...
Yeah.
It's a good find, good find. Alright, we can go out of stealth mode here. Looks like we're pretty much... Oh, wait a minute. No, we're not Cave coral. Anything? Let's just make sure there's no more cave coral or anything. I don't. Oh, there is. Go pick that up. More cave coral. I think we need
Just
that.
say the word.
Actually, let's look at our recipe. Crafting. Food. Stew? Is that what the dwarf gave us? So we need 2 rice. No, we need a rice, a vegetable, and a meat. Which we have. We could make a stew. But the dwarf gave us... The dwarf had given us a special recipe. It wasn't this, was it? Duck's own beeloaf. So plus 10 max endurance, plus 2 might for 300 seconds. Plus 10, plus 2 constitution. And the stew gives us plus 10 max endurance, plus 1 dex, plus 1 perception. Constitution. They'll give 10 max endurance. Unfortunately, it only lasts 300 seconds, which is what, 5 minutes? So let's wait on that. Did we pick up anything magically? Magic? Oh, we do have quick item slots, right. Let's put that there. That there. Scroll of Prayer Against Fear, that's interesting. And then you can put that there. And I guess now, where'd all your quick items go, dude? Huh? Why did they go to this? Oh, did I have that guy? That was kind of dumb, wasn't it? I had to select this guy. There we go. There we go. Sure. Actually, is there a way to separate these? Split them. Right click for details, but how do I want to only have one, give one to everyone. He's got one. He doesn't have anything. You don't have a hat on. Put your hat on. That's funny. Let's see if we put that on this guy. Let's see what. I don't think the hats actually do anything other than like change it to how your characters look. All right. Hammer and chisel. We'll give that to him. Lockpick. Give that to him. What's this? Gold wrought shoe. +3 might, +1 movement speed, -2 perception. Okay. Alright, so you got Alright, well, let's have to give him the next one. And then you put that there. Alright, good, good, good.
Not a problem.
Oh yeah, look at that hat. I guess it's easier to kind of tell where the characters are based on their head items. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. Okay, effective offense area of yeah, sure, whatever. All right, I think we've. Oops, we actually left something on the ground over here. Hunting bow, sure, you pick that stuff up.
Ready when you are.
Okay, that's that. Let's go back up here. I wonder if there's something else down here I didn't see when we were up here. Let's go stealth.
Nothing will slip past me.
Nothing, huh? Hey, Dylan Do, what's going on, my friend? Hopefully all is well with you. Just got home from watching the new Predator movie with the wife. Excellent. What'd you think of the movie? Let us know in the comments. Would you recommend it? Is it a good movie? The new Predator movie. Alright, looks like we're done with this area. Unfortunately, you missed 2 hours and 17 minutes of our awesome adventuring. But that's okay. That's alright, no big deal. Alright, well, I think we're done with this area. We're going back to the town. We got everything pretty much. Oh, wait a minute. No, no, no. Wait a second. Hold on, cowboy. Where was that area we can... No, wait. Nope, no, it's in here. Come over here. Come back here. Come hither. Now we got more party members. Maybe we can get up this shaft here. We're going to scale the wall. Who has got... Quilzar, climb up. Alright, so we got up. Look at that. Let's go grab this where I see it. Now, let's go stealth.
Yeah?
Oh, leather armor. Flavor's gloves. Property offensive dexterity +2. Camping supplies and scrawled leather. I do not think you will ever see this, but if you were right, Falvaro, we should have journeyed south together and been safer for it. I will tolerate all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I put myself out of reach of the beast's circling blow, but I am done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps in the next life, I should be a trapper of wolves. Alright, let's take that. Let's see what this magical item is. +2 to dexterity. So... let's look at our characters here. So, Quilzar, dexterity of 12, +6% action speed, +4 to reflexes. Edar is dexterity of 11. I have a dexterity of 11. And Awath has a dexterity of 15. 3% action speed, plus 2 to reflexes. The reflex defense allows characters to dodge out of the way of physically harmful AoE attacks. Explosions, bolts of lightning, etc. It's defined by a character class, level, dexterity, and perception. May also be influenced by other effects. I wish it would tell me what action speed is. Is that how fast you can do your attacks? So the question is, would the gloves be better bumping him up to a 14 or bumping this guy up to 11? Or action speed? So Dylan says she didn't like it. It was very predictable, says Dylan, about the movie Predator, the new Predator movie. She didn't like it. It was very predictable. So action speed, just interesting. I'm assuming that's how quick you can react and get your next action in. I could bump him up to 17. Which means our wizard could just cast spell after spell after spell really fast, which would be pretty nice. I think I'm going to give him to Edar, actually. What am I doing here? Inventory. Here we go. So give Edar the gloves. Oh, and his let's go with a white hat. Something to match his outfit would be nice. I sound like a little girl. I need something to match your outfit. Let's go with tan. And the feather will be... let's see, that's going to be red. There you go. Cool. All right. More importantly, let's look at your character now. It's got a 13. So plus 9% action speed and 6 reflexes. All right. Excellent.
Ready when you are.
Let's save again. I like to save often. Except. All right.
Ready when you are.
You're ready when I am. Good to hear. Did that. Oh, look at our... Alright, hang on, wait a minute. Is there anything else up here? No, okay, climb down. Climb down. Excellent,
Yeah.
Alright, so we got all the little goodies there. That's a big bonus. Alright. So now we're going to go back to the Gilded Veil. It'll take us 8 hours. Sure, that's fine. Your character's biography writes itself as your adventure unfolds. Alrighty. So let's look at this guy and put on his helmet again. And if we do that, can we change the color of it? Alright, so make him green. Can't change his helmet color.
Ready when you are.
That's alright. Can't change his helmet color. So, alright, next thing we need to do is go over here. There'll be a little side quest for us. I think it's over here. Let's see. I've got to find it. No, it's actually up over here. I've done most of the adventuring up to the town, and then that's pretty much all I did. So it'll be all new stuff here in a minute. Oh, what's going on here? We know there's more grain in there, Trumbrell. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on our crops. The first of you drunkard who comes through that door gets a shot between the eye. God, hear me, Swiren. I'll put you down like a dog. Come on now, lads. We'll be back, Trumbull. And we'll have fair prices, or by the flames, we'll have a reckoning. So they leave. Alright, so we're going to come up and go, hello. Trumbull, an elven man, stands before you. His relatively stocky build suggests a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn, and his eyes wide. Behind him, a young man and a woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter. He shakes violently at his grip. Get back, if you value your life. Put that down before you get yourself hurt, little boy. Trumbull only raises the cup higher. I mean it. I won't have Sinor and his lackeys threatening me in my own mill. I thought you could use some help. These people out there seem pretty angry. Really? Alias Tits, could I use a friendly face? I take it you heard some part of what was going on? Grain, as if it got all tucked away somehow. Siren's been egging that lot on for days now. He's been keeping clear so far, but if things keep on like they are, I don't know how much longer we've got before things get messy. Please, if you're not here on his behalf, could you maybe speak to Siren? He won't listen to me anymore. To explain that we've all got getting small rations now. We're not just making sacrifices. I'll go see what I can do. I'd be grateful. He won't listen to me anymore, but maybe you'll have much better luck. Tell him we're all having a hard time of it, and we'll have to make some sacrifices. I'll be in your debt if you can convince him. Alright. Well, let's go talk to him. Him and his lackey boys. Go back over to the inn here. Just have our characters run over here. All right. I think it said we could have up to 5 characters, but I think they're in here somewhere, aren't they?
Well met, friend.
Don't know who you are, don't much care, keep walking. You're not here to chat with foreigners. Haloth narrows his eyes. Careful? Looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. He wrinkles his nose. Smells like it, too. I saw you outside the mill. What was all that about? Well, someone fancies himself a meddler, eh? What's that about? It's about Trumbull thinking he's king of the town on account he's got the mill to his name. If it's about him barely giving us anything for that wheat we bring him, and then cutting our purses when we need to buy a grain. It's about farmers going hungry while some bastard gets rich off of their crops. Now that's it's fucking about. Now shove off. Well. What if I buy y'all around? Will you talk to me then? Fair enough. You bring us something to wet our throats. I might be. I'll feel up to trading words. Do I need to actually purchase? Let's look at our log. I think I need to actually, if I remember correctly, it's the green. Yeah, it doesn't tell us, but I think we got to go buy some beer. Or can I just give them a beer we actually have?
Greetings.
You again, what do you want now? About this trouble with the miller. Hair off, Rabbit, I haven't had, maybe I could go talk to him for you. Nope, alright, so I think we gotta go buy a beer. I'd like to buy a round for the fine fellows over there. Fine fellows, you're having me on. Any more fighting, and I'll have to ban Sinor from the inn entirely. Until then, it's 6 copper pieces for the lot. 6 copper pieces, here you are. Can we skip the payments for a good cause? Please, if I could just get them talking, I might be able to convince them to stop harassing the miller. The innkeeper studies you warmly for a moment and sighs, well, that's about right then. Here, 3 drinks for 3 fools. You get them off Trumbull's back and maybe he'll be a little less stingy with his supplies. You've gained an item, 3 beers, okay?
Hail and well met.
I bought these drinks. Well, so be it. By the flame, I never thought I'd be so happy for a mug of Black Hound shit beer. Gods, it's good. All right, then. You've got my attention. What is it you've got to say that's worth a round of drinks? Well, looks like no sense in threatening the miller. You have him up against the wall. Maybe you could ask some of the other villagers for help. Maybe you could tell me a little bit more about what's going on. We don't have resolve of 16. Alright, look, there's no sense in threatening the miller. Eyes you for a long moment, drinking deep from his mug, then he sighs. You're right. Things go on like they are. We're just going to end up hanging from that tree out there. Tell Trumbull we'll leave him be. Don't know what we'll do now with the crops failing. Haven't got another trade to speak of. Think Pekka needs a hand around the inn. Alright, so we got him off the back. That's all we needed to do. Good for us. Yeah, and we're out of here. Chanders can do more than just chat. With the... Where's that mill? Right here. Okay, come on, boys. Hustle, hustle, hustle. It's raining outside. I don't want to get my clothes wet. Hurry up. Charge! In the door we go. Intellect affects area of effect and duration. Alright, Miller. Trumbull.
Welcome.
You're back. Have you any luck with Senor? I spoke with Senor. And what did he say? I convinced him to leave your family in peace. Hello? Why, really? That's great news. I wasn't sure if you'd get through to them. They're on their minds with drink half the time. Party gained 516 experience. Yay for us. I owe you a great debt. Here, he pulls a coin purse from his hip and pushes it towards you. Today's earnings. To show you my appreciation, and you can be sure I'll let everyone know what you've done for me. We can either say glad to help, we can say keep it, you're having a hard enough time, or really, that's all you can afford after I saved your family? So you can definitely play good, neutral, or evil in this, or lawful, neutral, and chaotic, maybe, however you want to view it. But I am actually, his measly little copper pieces are not going to help much. I would feel better to let him keep the money, but in the game terms, as I'm playing a game, I know it's not going to matter, but if my character, what would my character do? That's the most important thing. Dylan Do knows. What would my character do? My character would say keep it. You're having a hard enough time. You're a generous soul, friend, and we'll have to thank you for making it through the coming year. Safe travels, and you may find favor with the gods. Alright.
Ready when you are.
But then we are going to steal from this guy here in a second. As soon as we can... green. +5 max endurance. We'll steal some... Oh! Well, shite. I did not know that was going to happen. What, you want to fight us? Are you serious? We are going to totally destroy you and your family.
You better.
Oh, actually, putting up a little bit of a fight, but... Okay, well, there goes the miller and his family. I didn't think stealing the grain was gonna get everyone killed. Oops. Oops. Alright. Really? They wanted to...
Ready when you are.
I'll see what I can find.
Attack us over... I let him keep his stupid money and everything. Wonder if we can go back to an autosave. If we load the game, how far back do we gotta go? Jesus. Was that this one here? So I don't really want to kill the family. I just wanted to find out what was in the chest over there.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Greetings.
I spoke to him and convinced him to leave you alone. There you go. Keep it. You had hard enough time. There we go. All
Ready
right.
when you are.
I'm not going to take your stupid grain. Although, could you... let's see. You. Alright, there. Good. Must autosave every time you load a new map, which is good. Alright. I didn't really want to kill the guy. Poor guy. He's had a rough life. Alright. Just wanted to see if there's anything over here. Shh. Let's just see if there's any secrets hidden out over here. Maybe we can still make out on this deal here. Doesn't look like anything. Alright, that's fine. Come back over here. We're going to, I think we got to go in this house. And then probably have to call it an episode-ish.
Keeping an eye out.
We got another tough decision to make here. Love the central HUD and the combat log, blah, blah, blah. Alright, look at who we have here. It's Norton. Anybody remember Norton? The old man and woman appeared to be having a deep in conversation, working in closely two bulging satchels. They moved to embrace until the woman noticed his approach, her smile faltering a little.
Hello.
Can we help you? She looks at her companion, brows furrowed with confusion. Do you know this woman, Norton? Yes, I think we met in the Vale. I warned her about the bear. Glad to see you've made it. Was there something else you wanted? You seemed to be in a hurry. You two are in good spirits for people who just lost a friend. It's unkind of you to say. I'm grieving my husband in my own fashion. I'm only sorry I could not convince him to leave Gale de Vale before this happened. I'm relieved to be rid of such a terrible place. That's all. It cost me the greater part of my life, and now my husband. I'm glad to be free of it. Well, I really know what happened in the bear cave, Naunton. The color drains from Naunton's face. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of what happened. You're accusing him of something. Ingerod looks at Norton, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Purely's loss. But it's a wild animal's doing. Norton shakes his head minutely. You see a trembling in his hand. What would make you suggest such a thing? Stop. I have no patience for cowards and liars. Norton flinches, but meets your gaze. After a moment, he sets his jaw and nods. Fine, I confess it. I did it. I saw to it that he'd never leave that cave. His hand falls on his sword belt. And I'd do it again. Norton, wait! Ingerod raises a hand. I don't know what you say and what you saw in the cave, but it isn't what you think. Purely, my husband, he was as much a beast as that bear. I've tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but I wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pain. Norton, we met, and I knew I found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we wanted to do was leave this place, to start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchel. We have some coins saved up. You could have it, if only you let us go. Blah, ha, 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 ha. Purely doesn't get a second chance. You two don't deserve one. Or keep the money. Use it to start your new life. I don't need your coin. Go get out of my sight. No, whatever reasons you caused a man's death, I'm taking this to the magistrate. Or sounds fair enough. Hand it over. Lots and lots of tough choices. What would you do if you found out that this man killed the other man so that he could take off with his wife? And then his wife claims that the original man that died purely was an abuser. But that doesn't justify his friend killing him, does it? But in the end, to justify the means by having Purely die, then the wife has no longer got to put up with an abuser, but then she's stuck with this guy who's a dirty, no good, ratty scoundrel. Nope. Whatever your reasons, you caused a man's death, I'm taking you to the magistrate. I could just outright attack him. Oh, I did not mean to click it, but I guess I did. Blind fool, Norton draws his blade. You won't take us. You won't take this from us. Not for that wretch. Really? You guys want to attack us? I did not mean to actually click that. I was just had my finger on the button. That's all. Well, goodbye, Norton.
Death to our...
Whoa, hello. Time for a little spell action here, it looks like. Golly. Dancing bolt. Summon a flurry of thin bolts of lightning hitting enemies in the area. Sure, let's try that. See what this spell does. Okay. Everyone else kill Norton. Oh, Norton's pretty tough, actually. Let's change into my bear form. Bah. Norton, putting up a good fight. He's down. Oh, he's got a ring. Ring of deflection. Simple clothes, a one-handed sword, a dagger. Let's have you carry all this stuff.
Let's keep quiet.
Oops.
Ready when you are.
Let's select everyone there. Let's see what else they have here. Hidden amongst their
Let's see what we
belongings.
found.
Oh, we discovered something. Got some spirits, some gold rot crew, some rope and grappling hooks, camping supplies. All good stuff. You carry all that stuff. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, there's a table over here. There's a book. The Druid Part 2. Alright, a long story. I will leave it there for anyone watching this video later that wishes to read it all. And then I will close it. And then I will take it.
Yeah?
Alright. Looks like we have...
Not a problem.
Too bad we don't have a bed here. We could just sleep here for the night. That would be awesome. I actually have to go back to the inn, and I think it's time to rest again. We did make a long journey. Oh, hey, yes. Our barbarian, Quilzar, has enough experience to level up. So, more athletics. Right. Let's give him a rank of everything. No, let's not do that. Let's give him more athletics. More athletics. Greater Frenzy, what does that give us? Cultivates a barbarian in a rage, granting additional bonuses while under the effects of Frenzy. +2 might, +2 constitution, frenzy 1 per encounter, accurate carnage. The barbarian learns to line up his or her most savage blows, improving the accuracy of secondary attacks. Barbaric blow grants barbaric blow once per encounter, speed instant. The barbarian deals a massive blow, causing additional crits and extra damage on crits. Carnage is not affected. I like that. Let's go with Barbaric Blow. Alright, so now we got a second level Barbarian in our group. At least he's second level now. Anybody else want to level up? Nope. Okay. Back to the inn. We can sell off what we got. All these items there. Alright, you.
Hail and well met.
I'd like to see what you have for sale. Alright, so we got all those spears. Leather armor. Keep the sword. Sell the bear hide. What do we have in our... Anything in there? Trying not to sell things that we haven't, like, come across. Quarterstaff, hunting bow, dagger. Right now we don't have anybody that does daggers. We already have, this guy already has one rapier. Accuracy 1. Rope and grappling hooks. Sword. Rapier. You know what? Let's just sell it. Sell it, sell it, sell it. I'm sure we'll come across better stuff eventually anyways, so... scrolled letter now. Got a flail, morning star. We'll keep some different kinds of weapons. Quarterstaff and hunting bow. That's all fine. Alright, trade. There we go. Alright, so let's actually give you this ring of, what is it, deflection? Minor ring of deflection. So +5 to deflection. Yeah, better than nothing. Let's see what this scrolled letter. I don't think you ever see this, but if you're... oh yes, that's okay. We can get rid of that. Now it's also true the more things we carry, the... Oh, can I add this stuff to our stash? Like books and letters. Good. There we go. That's a little better. Alright, are we tired? Let's just, no, just talk.
Greetings.
Get a room, that's fine, certainly. Perception, mechanics, who to resolve. Let's just spend the 113 copy pieces, whatever. Alright, everyone come with me. Everyone come with me, thank you. Fighters are extremely durable and among the most reliable damage dealers. They can be very effective at locking down enemies. Right. Alright, so we do have all of that. Let's look at our journal. Okay. Part2 Merwald. Yes, okay. There's also one other. Come on. What's this? Oh yes, we have another guy. That's right. Theo Feline. Yeah, step back. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not him, actually. Maybe Child. Hello, Child. The temple used to be closed up. I used to climb down on the big stones. Really. Let's take a step inside and see what's in said temple. Ha ha ha! Looks like a dungeon, doesn't it?
I haven't been in here for, must be 5, 6 years. Used to be real nice. Bright. Warm.
Rising sun and 3 dawn stars, a symbol of Eothas. Well, let's please help me here. Wertan. A little man lies resting up against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He's a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeves soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain.
Good day, stranger.
I thought you were some, never mind. Whoever you are, you've a long way to reach a dark place. The temple wasn't what it used to be, probably for the best. Times being as they are. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. If not for one of the faithful either, or just wanted to do some good, I suppose. But got my arm clawed up for it. Maybe you have better luck. Better luck with what? The man points a finger upwards. These ruins around us used to be the temple of Eothas, the shattered god. A grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over Drywood. From Rikaris, even. Not as much from Rikaris these days. Till the war, of course. Even then, you've got some of the stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their gods were dead and gone. Get to the point. As you like. Once the legacy starts, Lord Roderick decided he'd be too lenient on the Athonianus. He had his people go in and put all of them to the sword. Left them down there buried under a heap of rock. Head heretics or not, their deaths didn't stop the legacy. Don't do much for anything at all. They didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in their god's house. If you can get down there, find the remnants, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. No small task. There's coin in it for you, if you need motivation. Alas, a pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. So wait, you want me to bring you some skeletons? Wait, you want me to bring you some skeletons? I'd bury them where they are if I could. I know it's a little macabre, but if we don't get rid of them now, Roderick's liable to destroy whatever's left of them. I take it you aren't supposed to be here. Well, I meant to be in and out nice and quick. I'm not hurting anyone. It's just Lord Roderick's forbidden anyone having anything to do with the sacred god. It'd be a little harder to explain to him than you. It's a good cause, though, isn't it? You could make some coin in the process. What? They're long dead. What does it matter if they're buried? It's about respect, isn't it? They deserve to be remembered, not just tossed under a pile of rock and forgotten. I thought it was worth the effort, giving them that. Alright, I'll find him. Then by the flame I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long, it's crawling with some creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been put down on the lower floor. They'll be there still, if any are around. These priests are all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the wall, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye on it and, well, take care down there. I wouldn't want you to send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. Search the temple, which we'll do in the next episode of Pillars of Eternity. Thanks everyone for coming by and spending some time with me this wonderful evening. Hope all is well with everyone. Dylan Dew, Al Red Sox fan, Iterian hobbyist, and Westpool. Thank you guys for showing up. I do appreciate it. And thanks for all the comments and support. But anyways, it's getting late. We have got to a good stopping point. We're going to save the game. Let's not forget to do that. And this way we can pick it up next time where we go in and adventure into the underground chamber of the temple to see what lies beneath. Very excited. So we will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you then. Until then, have a great night and we'll see you guys next time.